stats for depression and anxiety, bullying, suicide, homicide in young kids under 18 has risen a lot in recent years. Why do you think that is?
Well, yes, it is true. And I wonder if our cyber participation, our digital participation, in some ways it connects us to one another, and in some ways it isolates us. We are more and more alone with our phones and alone with our laptops, seeking connection with others. So in some ways it connects, but in other ways there is a biology, a chemical reaction that happens when we're eyeball to eyeball.
Yeah.
When we are physically present. In fact, our hearts actually sync up. Our heartbeats sync up when we are present with one another. And so that connection with one another adds to our sense of well-being. And the less we are really present with one another, the more disconnected we're going to feel. And so I suspect that's a part of the uptick in depression and anxiety. I would offer one more reason for the uptick, and that would be we have such an extreme emphasis on performance in our culture. We want to see you make as many points as you can, scores in the game, and we want to see your grades be straight A's or higher, and we want to see the end products. And there's such an emphasis on performance that we miss out on some of the strengths that teens have that maybe don't show a product, but we miss out on recognizing, oh my gosh, they're working their butt off. Maybe it doesn't show in the end product, but look how hard they're working, or look how kind they are to other people.
Yeah.
So I think our emphasis on the bottom line has to change a bit too.
Earlier in your answer, you brought up cell phones, social media. So what about digital life? How do people deal with cyber pressure, cyber disappointments, cyber bullying?
Yeah, so that can be a really tough one, because all your friends are there, right? Everybody's present on social media, and it feels like this big party that everybody's a part of. And so if you get criticized in front of all your friends, it can be really humiliating.
Yeah.
So I would say, figure out, are there consistent criticizers and judgers, even if they are, or often they are, the cool kids. And if there are consistent criticizers and judgers, consider unfollowing them. Why do you have to be a part of that toxic energy? And then also evaluate your own contributions. Are you criticizing? Are you judging? Are you adding fuel to the fire? So how are you contributing to your own digital participation? And are you adding goodness to the world and your community? Or are you bringing folks down, and are you part of the problem? So I think we have to self-reflect as well.